Hey, welcome to Big Lew BBQ and Other Things I Want to Do. And today is something I should have done 3 years ago. I got a request in February of 2018 to do a video on blade steaks or top blade steaks. And I didn't know much about them then. See, I don't know a whole lot about beef. I know it this much when it comes to steak. The more you pay, the less you chew, and the less you pay, the more you chew. That's generally the principle or rule you can follow, but sometimes it's broken, and blade steaks is one of those things that breaks it. All right, blade steaks come from the chuck, from what I understand. I'm not a butcher. I'm not a cattleman. I'm not I don't meat cutter or whatever. I don't work in the grocery store, the grocery department. But from what I understand, it comes from the chuck. The chuck is the shoulder part of the steer. There's a roast in there that has a thick piece of gristle through it. You can see that right there, like that. And if they cut that top part off and the bottom part off, they get a long steak like this they call flat iron steaks, and it's actually pretty tender to be from the chuck, because the chuck's not the tenderest part of the steer normally. All right, these are the same thing, just cut crossways. So basically it's like a crossways flat iron steak with this hard piece of gristle in it. Now you can cook these however you want to cook them, but you're not going to want to eat that part, so you got to discard it. I like to cut it out before I cook it. Now, I often cook these in just a cast iron grill pan on my stove, because these about a ½ inch and they're small, and I can fit 3 of them in there pretty easy. And you can cook them in a cast iron pan, or you can cook them on any grill you got. I've got the grill fired up for some other things tonight, so I'm gonna be grilling them. The main part here is let me show you how I prep them. All right, I've already cut these up. I just cut the thing out, and I got these little strips like that, and that's how I grill them. I get more steak seasoning on them when I do it that way. All right, so just right down along that hard piece of gristle, because it's not going to render out, not when you're grilling them. But you do have a very flavorful steak here. The flat iron or these blade steaks is the one of the best parts of the chuck. And yeah, I probably should have gloves on, but they're my steaks. I'm eating them. I'm not serving them to other people, just me and my son. And so he and I will just be the ones eating these. All right, so I'm just gonna cut it through like that. Cut that off with, and I probably need to go get me another one of these little paring knives, because that one's losing it. And now these things right here, like I said, they're tough, but my dogs like to chew on them. I got 3 dogs, one for Jake, Waldo, and Chewy, and they are going to enjoy them. 2 labs and a Shih Tzu. All right, so that's what we're gonna cook right there. Let's season it up. All right, before we do that, let me show you what I'm gonna put on it. I'm gonna put on Cajun Pit Stix steak seasoning. This is a local company. He makes Cajun Pit Stix, and you've seen me use them before on my show. I've got the small one and the medium one. He's even got one larger, or maybe I've got the medium and the large. Anyway, I've got 2 of these. He also sells these grill cleaner things. I don't think he makes these. I think a fella in Tennessee makes these, but he peddles them on his Facebook page, and I bought them. I bought everything you see here from him, even though he's local. Every time you see me use these things, I'm not sponsored by him in any way. He hasn't provided me with any product. I've paid for all the product I use, and I bought this too, but it's pretty darn good steak seasoning. He also has a barbecue seasoning, and it's okay. It's good. I like it, but this is really good, and I want to use it on my show. All right, so I'll tell you about it, and I'm doing this because I believe in the product. This is a good steak seasoning, so we're gonna put that on it. All right, let's prep these steaks. Now, if you wanted to, you could put these strips on skewers if you're cooking them on like over a campfire or something, but it makes a pretty good little steak, not expensive, and I'm just gonna put these all over all 4 sides of these little steak strips here. All right, let's put these blade steaks down. Like I said, I just cut them into strips. That way I don't have to worry with that gristle part. If you want to cook them whole, cook them whole. But this way I can get the seasoning on more parts of it, and they cook pretty darn quick too. And since it's just my son and I here tonight, nothing wrong with this. He gets 3 of the strips, I get 3 of the strips, and we got steak and shrimp, and I've got some vegetables over here I'll show you in a moment. Now, you can cook these steaks as rare or as well done as you want. I flip them a few times because they're just more like strips, But they're always good. It's basically just flat iron steak sold as blade steaks, and you get a good price on it, So especially it's just 2 of you, like my son and I tonight. I wish you could smell this. I wish you could smell this. I got some shrimp. I got some steak. And I've got some California blend vegetables, which means broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots on the griddle. They're just getting started now, but they're going to be delicious too. right, these steaks are done. They look like that right there. Little strips, you know, because that's the way I do it. That way you don't have to fool with the gristle part. If you want to cook the whole thing, cook the whole thing. All right, I'll show you what they look like inside for a taste test. Take this one right here. Yep, just the way I like it. Medium to medium rare. Not real rare, but, you know, just about medium. Light side of medium. That one too. That's one of my taste tests. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Blade steak. I know it kind of look funny in the strips, but it's really, really tender. Really good, inexpensive way to do steak. Now you can cook them whole. You just don't have to throw that gristle away because that's not for humans. But the dogs sure enjoyed it. I tell you what, they sure did. I just grilled it up for them with no seasoning. That Cajun Pit Stix steak seasoning, man, I love that stuff. Now I bought everything I ever used from him. His Facebook page is in a lot of my videos, but I don't sponsor, he doesn't sponsor me rather. I don't get any things from him for free. I just really like the Cajun Pit Stix and I really like his steak seasoning. I want to show it to you. And blade steaks, inexpensive, guys. Thanks for watching the Big Lew BBQ. And hey, the dogs enjoyed it too. Jake, Waldo, over here. Come on. Come get it. Come get it, Waldo. Get it. Get it, buddy. Get it, buddy. Get it. There you go. Yes, I'll let them cool off. Jake. Come get it, bud. This is my best friend. No, Waldo, get back. Choo-choo. Chewy. Chewy. Come over here, baby. Chewy. Oh, I gotta come on. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Gotta do it this way. Come here, Chewy. Right here.